Well, we got some big things we're making in the kitchen right here. So including a recipe you probably know by heart. Right?
Yes.
If you've made these before, you already know how easy they can be. But now it's getting a peppermint makeover for the holidays. An easy upgrade, but tastes delicious.
If there is anyone who could improve upon the humble Rice Krispie treat, it's our good friend Alex Daynes. She joins us to share her recipe for peppermint bark Rice Krispie treats because everything.
Do you have to say it like with the bark?
Absolutely.
Everything bark?
Listen, did you feel the emphasis?
Well, it has a little bit of holiday something to it.
Everything needs to be a little extra this time of year.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm here for it. I love it. Someone actually told me that this recipe reminds them of a holiday version of a scotcheroo. And I was like, absolutely yes. I love a good scotcheroo. I love a good cereal bar. But we're going to play up to these holiday flavors here, add the peppermint bark and the candy canes, and we're in for a treat with this one.
Dun. Alex is like, who put me with these two clowns?
I got two to work with today.
We're recovering. Okay, where do we start?
Okay, so this is so simple. We start with a classic Rice Krispie base. So I've got my butter melted down, and I also have my marshmallows. We're gonna do 10 ounces, and then I've got 20 ounces, and I've got 10 cups.
Is it really just 2 to 1? Is it that simple?
Yeah.
Is it just me, or do you always feel like you have more Rice Krispie? It always works out.
You do.
But it feels like you have too much cereal.
Yes. No, I feel that. And I honestly like it to be a little bit chewier, so I always play down and then add to it. Like I try to under measure because I just, I want, soft and chewy, and I want to make a mess.
I guess the other part is how much can you fit in the bowl?
Yes,
right?
yes. I normally go this way. I don't know why I did it the backwards way, but that's okay. But traditional Rice Krispies, and then to the actual Rice Krispie base, you're going to add some crushed candy canes.
Here we go, already mixing in the holiday spirit.
Yes, and it goes right in that base, but that's what I mean. We get that holiday flair in both layers.
Okay. I was thinking just a sprinkle on top or in addition to the chocolate.
We're taking the holiday fun all the way through here.
You got to pump this through your veins, right?
You got to pump it through your veins, absolutely. And this bowl is a lot bigger, so we're going to go back to this guy.
Now, how quick does it usually take to set once you put that together?
I'm so glad you asked. So, when I whip this together, it comes together on the stovetop in a matter of minutes. Give it a quick toss and press it into your pan. I actually like to throw it into my microwave, or into my refrigerator, for like 5 minutes while I'm melting down my chocolate. Okay. And then I'm ready to add the next layer on top. This is a lot easier over here.
Yeah, so basically what you've got there is going to end up looking like this in a couple of minutes.
Yep, exactly right. So once I get it to this point, I press it into my pan. This level is going to make a larger pan. That's a half batch.
Do you spray or just line?
I just line, and then this is my little hack with Rice Krispie treats. Save your butter wrapper, use the inside of the wrapper, and use it to press down your Rice Krispie treat.
So smart.
It's going to keep your hands clean, and you don't have to dirty another dish because you're using what you have.
Revolution.
Well, all of it's a revolution here for me because I'm just the observer. I'm never the maker of the Rice Krispie treats.
You've never made Rice Krispie treats?
Not by myself.
Oh,
that's a really big deal.
I've had the benefit of a great mom, and a great wife, and a great daughter who loves to make this too.
Oh, good. So, okay, you're taking care of it.
Well, this is a great place to start because it's super, super simple. So you've got these in your fridge while you're melting down. I've got both milk and white chocolate here. You're going to do your milk layer first.
Okay.
That's going to go all over the bottom here.
Is there a trick to making sure it's smooth when it melts?
There is. So you want to buy like a melting chocolate or like a wafer, but you can also use regular chocolate chips. You just want to add about a tablespoon of coconut oil to it, and that's going to help it melt down a little bit smoother.
I have burned chocolate before. I've done that.
Yeah, that's easy to do. So
I know how easy that
no
is.
judgment there.
Kitchen life then. You live the kitchen life. Are we drizzling the milk or the white?
Yes. Okay. So then we want to marble it through. So because your traditional peppermint bark, I feel like has a marble effect.
Yeah.
So what I like to do is I like to drizzle it on. You want a little less white chocolate than milk.
I'm reaching, and then we sprinkle.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we hit it with more crushed peppermint on top.
These are fantastic.
Let it set, cut it up, and you're left with a delicious peppermint bark Rice Krispie holiday treat.
I love the combo.
Me
and I
too.
bet you it tastes great too.
Oh, it really does. Biting into this, it really feels like 2 treats in one. You got your peppermint layer on top. You got your Rice Krispie that's soft and chewy with the crunch of peppermint. You can't beat it this holiday season.
I was going to say we'd wait till the commercial break to try, but Brian ain't waiting. Alex, where can we get more great recipes like this from you?
Yes, you can connect with me online, alexdaynes.com, or the Alex Daynes on any and all social media.
Merry Christmas, sister Brian.
Thank you.
It's sweet, and it's got the spirit of the season right there.
Yeah. All right, we'll link you over to Alex's website from ours.